Do you like this, Phil? Phil, this is Gene Kelly's sailor suit from On the Town. Right here, Gene Kelly, as you can see, wore this sailor suit with Frank Sinatra on the Town. I don't think any human being could fit into this today. No real man could fit into this sailor shirt. Rooney couldn't fit into this. This is how small and gay Gene Kelly was when he was in On the Town with Frank Sinatra.
Wow.
What is this? A gay off? Is that what we're having?
It is. This is Kevin Costner's shirt from JFK.
Wait, that's the same shirt.
No, it isn't. This is a completely different shirt. This one might fit me. Kevin Costner's a man's man, a real guy. This is his shirt from the movie JFK that he wore when he was investigating the assassination of John F. Kennedy. As you can see, his initials are stitched in here. KC, Kevin Costner, 1991. This is his shirt. Thank you.
Wow.
Did you say JFK?
Wow.
The movie JFK when he's plays
gay.
JFK. It's a different movie, but yeah.
The one I saw.
Ethan's historian over here.
I bought Adolf Hitler's belt buckle. It actually said AH, and I regifted it to Adam Hughes for his birthday. This is true, and Adam Hughes doesnes know. He still wears the AH belt buckle that I gave him. It's Adolf Hitler's.
Dummy.
Yeah. He just reused it. So this right here is Doris Day's shirt from Love Me or Leave Me, 1955 with James Cagney. As you can see, it does have a little bit of damage here on the sleeve. But Doris Day wore this with James Cagney in the movie Love Me or Leave Me in 1955. It's still got the beautiful buttons, all of them down the front.
Excellent. Now, I don't know how this works with like historical items. Can you actually get that repaired, or does that?
I just jerk off with it, John.
Well, no, I mean, like, does that take the value down?
No, I don't know if it.
Not jerking off on it, but the repair.
That was rape damage, so you want to leave it for historical reasons.
Yeah, it just is what it is. You want to rescue it.
Wait, did you say rape damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have this old photograph on this goes above my desk here that really used as inspiration when I'm writing stuff like that. So this is an old photograph.
Oh, Mickey Rourke.
Done. Mickey Rourke, such a great actor that he only needed to try out one time to get into the actor studio. First time.
Yeah. Impressive. I used to have a bunch of Nazi money.
Oh. What is this, Irene? What is this, Irene?
You could have spent it freeing the Jews, but you didn't, did you, asshole? What else do you guys have? What other cool stuff do you guys have?
Any murder items among you guys?
I've got this. This is a copy of Peter Pan signed by the famous pedophile Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Man Ranch. Now, listen, I only assume that the videotape within contains the movie Peter Pan by Walt Disney. I have not checked it for child pornography. I don't want to. All I know is this. It says, always the best, love MJ. Peter Pan on VHS by Michael Jackson. Taken straight from Neverland Ranch. Thank you.
Wow.
And as you see, that's the logo from his library there.
Look at Chokeout. Chokeout is like, he wants that. Look at him. He's in
look at
love.
this right here. Look at the logo from his library. It's a little child looking at his penis here. This is like this number one. It says this is the most important video from Michael Jackson's library.
Ethan, I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever held that up under a blue light?
I haven't. No. Maybe I will.
Yeah. Maybe you should do that.
Blue light.
Or black light. I'm sorry, whatever.
Why you kick me? Why kick me? What did I do? I'm providing entertainment and information to this stream. Why are you mad at me? Why is everybody here mad at me? Why is your chat mad? I didn't do anything to them, and I'm entertaining them. I'm trying to.
Yeah. You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Patrick T for $9.99. Tell EVS that I worked at the print shop where Gary Oldman was filmed in JFK. Keep the gay man shirt, EVS.
I don't know why he's telling me this.
For some reason, my brain went haywire there. I thought Gary Coleman was in JFK.
What you talking about, Oswald?
Ethan, I think what he's saying. I think what he's saying is that he's like Patrick T is like a historical object because he was there when they filmed JFK.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then he wants to give you his shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. Could be wrong.
This is a copy of Life magazine directly after the Kennedy assassination, as you could see. Lee Harvey Oswald, the picture that convicted him in the minds of the public, as he stands there with his Mannlicher Carcano rifle and a copy of the Daily Worker indicating that he's a revolutionary communist willing to do anything to destroy and take down the capitalist system way of life that we all love and cherish. Is this picture real or is it a composite? Lee Harvey Oswald has denied that this was him, and it's his face pasted onto a body of somebody else. You can see a line across the chin here that suggests that maybe this is just a fabrication in a Photoshop. But Life magazine's Lee Harvey Oswald photo. This is the image. They call us
kind of big.
Well, to be fair, I can like disprove that right away.
It's bullshit.
I can disprove it right now. There was no Photoshop when that happened.
Well, they cut it out. You know, they said,
his head looked massive.
Hang on, that didn't stop Stalin when he was erasing people from photographs. I mean, they found a way.
It's a good
point.
But
they wouldn't call it photoshopping. You know,
Like
it wasn't
photo cave.
Or kids and
why
grandkids.
kick me out? You know what? B-spin and holy hand grenades have something against me. I didn't do nothing to them. Nothing to them. John, here's my very first comic book that I ever did. This is called The Mediocre 4. I did this when I was in the 8th grade.
1 sec. Okay.
I did this when I was in the 8th grade for my friends to make them laugh. So the Mediocre 4 here.
Wow, that's really good lettering in there.
Yeah, I did a great job, John. I'll be honest with you. Yuck, a dead Beanie. Beanie was my friend Vinny. Vinny, called him Beanie. Great artwork here. Really terrific.
That layout.
Good story. I was much quicker then. You know, I was able to finish this book in only a year and a half. Yeah, here it is, as you can see. So
the 6-panel grid there.
8th grade.
Wow.
I still draw like that.
See the Brian Boland inspirations.
A young Kirby. Oh, are there Boland inspirations in there?
No. Yes, definitely. A lot of Neil Adams there. A lot of Neil Adams. This is my
X-Men cover, kind of.
My friend Jason, who was like a monkey. He had braces. I called him Simeon. I made him a character called Simeon.
You ever look these guys up now to see where they're at in life?
They're in jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Child pornography.
Patrick T. Buck 99. Funktastic Foe is better.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
He's in the 8th grade, guys. What do you want? What do we got here, Ethan?
This is a picture of me with every single Bond girl living, and also Jaws Ega here.
Yeah?
That's me right there with my fat head.
Oh, yep.
And there's Hunter right next to me. And this is basically, we got one James Bond here. One James Bond who was in a movie called Her Majesty's Secret Service. Every single Bond girl, many are dead because I shook all their hands. There is Ega there. I shook his hand too. He's riding the scooter in the front.
Is that it's not George Lazenby, is it?
Yes, it is. That's me and George Lazenby together. He did grab my dick during the picture here.
He's cuffing you right now.
Yeah.
Ethan, did I ever tell you my Jaws story?
No. All right, Shane. That's almost interesting. Here's what I'd like to show you.
I wish my book was interesting.
So it's the year 1958, and you'd like to go. You're living in New York, and you'd like to go into the studio that eventually became Studio 54, but currently is being used to host the incredibly popular game show What's My Line. So Dorothy Kilgallen, Bennett Cerf, Arlene Francis, and whoever else likes to come in and out of there. And of course, John Charles Daly, the host. He's also a newsman. Well, you can write for a free ticket to be on that show. It's 1958. Here's the ticket that you would have been sent to go attend Kellogg's. What's My Line? This particular ticket would you'd go on May 18th, 1958, to be in the studio audience of Kellogg's produced What's My Line. So unfortunately, nobody went. Fuck you guys, because I'm saying good things and you guys aren't listening.
Whoa, what? I'm listening, Ethan.
All right. Rod Blagojevich, Democrat criminal, a good friend of mine.
Blago.
Was able to meet him and get his autograph. Rod Blagojevich, right before he went to prison.
Mayor of Chicago.
That's correct. Mayor of Chicago, prison criminal, Democrat Party. Good
What did he
friend
do
of
again?
mine.
I want to.
Me and Choke Out. The year is 1952, and we're men about town, enjoying the beautiful city of New York. And I say, Choke Out, how you doing? He said, I'm feeling a bit peckish. I say, good. Let's go to the Store Club. And he and I go to the Store Club, which was closed in 1966. Famous hangout for gangsters and other celebrities. And we get a menu there. This is the menu. It's 1952 at the Store Club. East 53rd Street. This is right next to where the DC Comics building was. Many of you remember. It was torn down, of course. And we opened it up and we could see what me and Choke Out might have eaten in 1952. Choke Out, how does potage du jour sound to you, my friend?
Sounds fantastic.
You could get some English mutton broth with barley. It's only 75 cents. You can get
gross.
all of this. Look at these entrees here. You tell me what you're interested in. Would you like a baked sliced turkey Chesterfield? That's only $3.23. Dinner's on me, Choke Out. Dinner's on me for the Store Club, 1952.
Wow.
You and me in New York City. Thank you.
Incredible. By the way, Lou Ferrigno doesn't have gay tattoos like EVS does.
How do you know, dude? Have you covered every inch of his body with your tongue?
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know what he's got.
What's on his buttocks?
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Fuck that guy.
Shane's losing it.
Oh.
Phyllis Diller. Legendary talent, legendary comedian. Famous for making fun of her husband, making jokes about having a filthy house. Back when women used to make fun of being lousy homemakers instead of having dirty vaginas. Phyllis Diller, thank you very much. Rest in peace, young lady. Thank you for autographing this picture. Thank you.
Did she have a sitcom?
No.
R.I.P.
Oh, okay.
Great hair.
She's dead, right? R.I.P. Right?
Yeah, she's dead.
Okay.
I took care of that shit.
Rip.
Patrick's getting $4.99. I'm only going by what I see. I guess you know something I don't, EVS.
I don't know nothing.
I can't prove it. Like
I was sitting at a diner in New York City back in the year 2010. I was eating a delicious corned beef sandwich, and I turned to look next to me, and who did I see but Joyce Randolph, famous actress from The Honeymooners. Joyce Randolph played Trixie Norton, of course, Ed Norton's wife, the only living surviving member of the cast of Honeymooners. What a legend, what a New York City icon. She did sign this picture to me. My best wishes to Ethan. Looks like she fucked up a little bit there when it came to writing an E. My best. Joyce Randolph, hashtag Trixie Norton. Thank you.
Never heard of her.
Excellent. Yeah. Richie Dupe said, and then she died.
No, she's still alive, I think.
Oh, okay. Some of these people are immortal, man. They're just never going to go.
Why are people not impressed with my stories about meeting autograph people?
Yeah, when Ethan suggested everyone show their historical items, I should have known it was a setup for him to show all of his historical items.
You just figured that out?
Yeah.
I'm the problem. I guess I'm the problem.
Nobody said that.
Everybody's saying that in the chat.
I believe you're not the problem, Ethan.
Thank you. Senator Joseph McCarthy,
Very disco.
famous communist destroyer. He wrote a note here. It says, to BB Bacon, with sincerest good wishes. Obviously, BB Bacon was a good American, not a communist spy and a subversive piece of shit. Senator Joseph McCarthy there. That's his penmanship, his autograph. Senator Joe McCarthy, of course, wrong by history. One of the greatest men who ever lived. Senator Joseph McCarthy dragged a lot of traitors up before the Senate committees, these investigatory committees that he led, with the Kennedy brothers, Robert Kennedy and John F. Kennedy, who seems to have skated free from the grasp of accusatory history. Both of them were involved in, quote-unquote, persecuting these traitors. Senator Joseph McCarthy drank himself to death in 1957. Rest in peace, old Joe. We missed you, my friend. And thank you for all your hard work. Okay, it's Christmas time, everyone. Happy holidays, and you're good friends with anti-communist Hunter Senator Joseph McCarthy, and he sends you a nice Christmas card saying Merry Christmas, best wishes unto you. Those of you who are with me, who persecute the communists, who laugh when Ethel Rosenberg was electrocuted, Merry Christmas to all of you from Senator McCarthy. Ho, ho, ho. Thank you. A lot of people telling me to shut the fuck up, John.
Oh, that's not nice.
How
lazy are you?
That's how you know he messed up. It's like
star of Killing Kennedy, played Lee Harvey Oswald, good friend of mine, contacted me and asked me for some information about how to play a political assassin, how to play Lee Harvey Oswald. Happy to let him know. Will Rothar said to Ethan, I'll banter with you anytime, my brother. Much love. That's interesting, since I am a far right-wing extremist. And you played a communist who killed the president. But of course, we're friends. That's the least that anybody would expect. Will Rothar, Killing Kennedy, the book based on Bill O'Reilly's bestseller. Thank you very much.
Wow. Travis Perrick for 5. Hey, Ethan, every time you lose a pound, Mark Brooks gains 5. Keep up the good work.
I want to thank you for that. Happy birthday to me. This is a birthday card. When I went out with the famous Dorothy Kilgallen, who was murdered because of the John F. Kennedy case. She went and met Jack Ruby, was killed in her bed in 1966. Happy birthday to me. When I was hanging out with her family on my birthday, sent me this card. This card comes to you not from one of those who's swimming towards you in the sea of gay, geeky fans, but from a guy relatively new to your circle who genuinely appreciates your friendship. This is Kerry Colmar, Dorothy Kilgallen's son, hanging out with him and his granddaughter here. There's Molly and Molly Colmar. What a fantastic day. What a great series of memories. And also sent me this baby picture of himself from 1954. Isn't that crazy? This Polaroid. Dorothy Kilgallen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Cool.
What do you mean nobody cares? Everybody's got to.
Everybody cares, guys.
Nobody cares.
Vic
I wake up this morning, I'm getting my coffee. Yanzi comes up and she's like, here's your anniversary gift. Happy anniversary. Now, I don't. All right, Ethan, let's talk about that.
What? Talk about what?
What did you pull up? Who was
Go,
that?
Shane. I want to hear your story.
We're talking to you. I left my camera on. I shouldn't have, Shane.
No, was that Elvis?
Yeah, of course it was. Now let's go forward with your story.
No. I'm curious about the Elvis picture all of a sudden.
Shane, the only person who is even close to as good of a friend to me as you are is Karl Rove from Fox News. Karl Rove, Bush advisor, mastermind of the Republican Party back in the year 2000 during 9/11 and all the Bush administration. Karl Rove, still a guest on Fox News. Still somebody who talks about elections, gets everything wrong. Karl Rove, everyone. Thank you very much.
Patrick T, $4.99. Not to be a party killer, but EVS wasn't alive for JFK. It's a weird obsession. It is.
I wasn't alive for Johnny Ray either. Poor old Johnny Ray.
Fan of history.
Sounded sad upon his radio, moved a million hearts in mono. The great Johnny Ray, homosexual, was still and yet banging Dorothy Kilgallen all through the 1950s, having a heterosexual relationship with her while she was married. Look at this. It looks like I'm Johnny Ray right now. See how I fit his head?
Yeah, it's right over. Yeah.
Very slimming.
It does.
proposition to try to give a blowjob to a police officer in Manhattan. Not a good idea. Ended up in jail. It wasn't for his connections with What's My Line and Dorothy Kilgallen. Would have remained there, but thankfully, Johnny Ray was freed and was able to sing his songs. When your sweetheart, something, you can cry.
If you cut out the mouth, you could actually make his mouth move. You know what I mean?
Ernest Borgnine, famous actor, Oscar winner, 1955's movie Marty. Ernest Borgnine. I was able to meet him in 2011, just before he died. Shook his hand. What a great guy!
Wasn't he in Airwolf?
Yeah,
I love this guy. He's in loads of movies.
Yeah. Ernest Borgnine.
Great name.
McHale's Navy, and many other great. To the Van Skyvers, with pleasure, he says. I don't think he was feeling too pleasurable when he died 2 days later, but I really appreciated getting his autograph and meeting this great actor before he passed on. Thank you, everyone.
Wow. Eric Winberg for 2. Show and tell score. Ethan, 11 out of 12. Others, 1 out of 12.
This is show and tell.
Yeah.
Was
I mean,
it?
show and tell
it was
is
supposed to
no
be.
that's Ethan's hobby is show and tell. He's definitely going to be in the lead on this thing.
Well, I gotta say, that looks like a very powerful electric instrument in the art of love. Speaking of the power of love, Huey Lewis. Huey Lewis, the great Huey Lewis in the news. Huey Lewis, of course, most famous for his soundtrack for Back to the Future. Sign this autograph for me, my good friend Huey Lewis, one of my best friends, other than Shane Davis. Thank you.
What age did you get like into this?
What do you mean, Shane? I'm still into
This
it.
thing you're doing, like what age did you get into
collecting.
this? The collecting, the signatures, the historical stuff, like
Maybe like 2009.
like
Whatever,
you
however
weren't
old I was.
You weren't a big history nut as a kid or anything?
No.
Well, they say serial killers like to have trophies of their kills.
Why
I
is
mean,
everybody
I think
being
that-
mean to me in your chat? Like I feel like I'm being informative and helpful. Your chat is refunding all my campaigns,
Oh, that's terrible.
being cruel.
Yeah, don't do that.
9 Inch Clint for 2. EVS sucks harder than a gay vampire turning tricks.
Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford, star of Mommy Dearest. I got this nice little autograph from her. Looks like her pen couldn't start very well at first, but Joan Crawford, of course, legendary actress. Flapper, star of films from 1930 all the way to the 1970s. Co-owner of PepsiCo. Joan Crawford, of course, a maniac, a weirdo who hired and abused, or actually adopted and abused her children, beat them with wire hangers. Joan Crawford, famous movie star. Thank you. Haley Mills from The Parent Trap, 1964. Played a dual role, two twin sisters, fighting for the affection of their parents, trying to keep them from being divorced. Haley Mills, Disney star before Disney became all about pedophilia. Haley Mills, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Haley Mills. Yeah. She used to be on, what was that? Saved by the Bell before it was called Saved by the Bell. Good Morning, Miss Bliss.
You know, I felt old until Ethan started doing this, and now I just feel really young. I have no idea who he's talking about.
Haley Mills? Yeah, Parent Trap. Everyone knows
not know Haley Mills.
She's like your
No, I
first. She
don't.
should have been your first MILF.
Come on, Shane.
Outside of chick from Wonder Woman.
The original Parent Trap, right?
That was my first crush. What's her name?
No, mine was Heather Locklear.
Shane, would you bang this?
Who is
You
it?
bang
No,
this
she
girl?
looks crazy as fuck. No.
Ruth Terry, star of 1929's Orchestra Wives. Ruth Terry. I located her back in 2010. She wrote me this nice inscription to Ethan. Having your penis inside of me was a fantasy come true. Ruth Terry.
Whoa, she wrote that?
Yeah, she did. See, it says that having your penis inside fantasy. Ruth Terry, amazing. What a beautiful woman from the 1920s, Hollywood. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
You've seen Orchestra Wives, but you never seen Cabaret.
No, I haven't seen that shit.
All right.
We run an impressive outfit over here, John. And,
Yeah.
I hope you
Not
guys
if John's got anything to do with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it up. You know what I mean? I came in like a wrecking ball.
I swear I read them. I'm gonna fuck up Phil Diaz's career.
Right in his butt. I'm gonna put it right in Phil's young butt.
Friday, the 17th.
His young butt.
3. Bring it this year, baby.
Phil, do you realize your ass is on the menu?
Everybody wants a piece. I know.
Oh my God.
When you're up here.
John, let me ask the chat a question. And so Phil's young butt. Phil is young butt. John, let me ask a question. Who is this? Who is this man? Does anybody know? Does anybody recognize this actor? Hey, Ethan, apologies for my geek out. Thank you for the sketch. All the best. I don't know who this guy is, but he came up to me. He said, I'm on some sci-fi show. He's like, I'm a huge fan of yours. This happens all the time. Celebrities coming up to me and they freak out. They insist on giving me autograph pictures of themselves. I have no fucking idea who they are. I'm not a nerd. I don't know who this guy is. But if
I don't know.
Did you wait? Hang on. Did you pretend? I need to know. Did you pretend to know who he was though?
Nah, I just went out. What? Okay. What do you want? A little scribble? You want a little flash scribble? Sure, I'll draw you flash. He's from Stargate, I guess. I don't know.
No, they said Sanctuary. I don't know.
I hope this guy isn't some kind of pedophile. I don't really know. I don't know what to think
No,
about
they
him.
said he was in Battlestar Galactica.
How is he in Battlestar Galactica?
I don't remember.
Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho.
Oh, that's Chris Jericho, people are saying.
You know what I like about Irene, and she's drawing this whole time.
That's
Got work
Good
to
work,
do.
though.
What? What about her?
That she's drawing this whole time.
She's drawing. She's been getting work done while we're doing more important things.
Yeah, we're having fun here.
Holy Hand Grenades is getting very angry. So this is the gayest Kangz ever.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
is this show
kinda
besides gayness? Exactly nothing. Oh, what do you know, dude?
Yeah, we're just having fun. You know,
I don't
just
know why.
guys being guys, and then there's Rooney.
Yeah. Arch Hall Jr., star of a lot of famous movies that
Everybody loves. Yeah.
We've seen it. Yeah, we've seen a lot
The
of
Sadist. I mean, that is from The Sadist, actually.
Yeah, this is The Sadist, also Wild Guitar, EGOT, Choppers, a bunch of movies that we all love here in ComicsGate, and we like to do in televisions of Arch Hall Jr. movies. Arch Hall Jr., thank you.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Can you hold that back up?
Sure.
I enjoy in television.
Kind of looks like Defoe.
Does he look like John? Is it John C. Riley?
Oh, a
Maybe.
little bit there.
Yeah, they're making the face. Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, he likes, look at the godly kind of.
Yeah.
See, this
he
is the
does.
look that you got to have on your
that guy.
face at all times. This is the look that I have on my face when I see Mark Brooks. That's the look right there. I'm like, what up, punk ass, you fucking bitch. Like, that's me.
Wow.
Go through life like Arch Hall Jr.
Arch Hall Jr. guys. I hope that expresses how much we care about you and your birthday, Ethan. And we all apologize for not.
It sure did.
knowing it was your birthday.
I was going to say, is that no fielding?
Tippi Hedren, star of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds and also Marty. Tippi Hedren got her start in commercials. Alfred Hitchcock decided that he wanted to hire her to be his blonde movie star because he couldn't fuck Grace Kelly. So he decided to try to fuck Tippi Hedren. She didn't like it. She wrote a book recently called The Girl, which basically exposes Alfred Hitchcock as a perverted lech who tried to rape her many times in the back of his Rolls Royce. Very sad book, but Tippi Hedren's still around, saving lions for some reason. She wants to stick her head in the mouth of lions. She's got an organization called Roar that protects lions. I don't want to get near that, but I do like Tippi Hedren. 2 Ethan, 3 hearts right there from my sweetheart Tippi Hedren. Thank you very much.
Wow. Incredible. Excellent.
John.
392. Yep. What? I'm on a different screen. Oh, okay.
Charles Nelson Riley, homosexual, famous guest on the Match Game. Charles Nelson Riley died of AIDS, but before he did, he made a lot of people laugh, including a young Billy Tucci, who still does his impersonation very well. One of the most beloved homosexuals in early television, right up there with Liberace and Paul Lynde. Charles Nelson Riley, for the longest time, occupied Match Game and also Hollywood Squares. And made many, many, many people laugh. He was also on great shows like Bewitched and I Dream of Jeannie, all through the 1960s and 70s. Charles Nelson Riley, rest in peace wherever you are, my friend. You ain't fooling nobody. Thank you.
They couldn't get a better picture of him, huh?
Everyone knows your secret, dude.
Yeah.
Hell the chat.
Sally Field. Wait till you see my gidget. You'll want it for your Valentine. You're gonna say she's all that I adore, but stay away. Digit is spoken for. You're gonna find that Gidget is mine. Sally Field. You like me. You really like me. Thank you very much.
Oh, is she still alive?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.